Joining us now, Rob D'Amico, former FBI supervisor and the founder of Sierra One Consulting, now an MSNBC national security and intelligence analyst. We are great to have you officially on board, although you're very familiar to our viewers, Rob. Look, you've got the suspect now dead. So how does law enforcement start to piece together what happened and why?
First, thank you, Chris, for the welcome. And it's been a long time. Love coming on your show. The process is, since the urgency's gone and they have his phone, because electronics is going to be a big key to this. They tracked him on his phone and they actually placed it there, and that's how they located him. That's going to be key. If it's locked and they can't get the code from, say, his relatives, they'll probably have to send that back to Quantico. They can get into all kinds of phones. They've done it before. It's been on big cases before, even Apple phones that they can get into. But they want to preserve that data in there to look on encrypted chats. Those are the key, because on encrypted chats, you always have to have one side of the conversation to get that. So they'll be able to look into those. They're going to start interviewing relatives and friends to really see what was this motivation to do this. Did he leave anything in any of the residences or vehicles that he was using? It's going to be a long process, but I think everyone's kind of shocked at this one, because we haven't seen it against firefighters before. There has been some instance where firefighters have been fired upon in like a city, but that was more normally like connected to a larger uprising type. But this one, I think, has shocked a lot of people.
Yeah, I think one of the officials there was saying, you know, maybe you expect something like this in an urban area. Certainly nothing we ever expected here. You mentioned the cell phone, so I want to play what authorities exactly said about how they used that in their search. Take a listen.
We had a cell phone activation that was in the same spot since about 3/16, and that it was in the same area, and we honed in on that cell phone, and we saw that there was a male, appeared to be deceased, with a weapon nearby.
So now, if you say likely that phone is going back to Quantico, how quickly could they be pulling any info from it?
They'll probably fly that in tonight, and then it just again takes maybe some hints from the family if they know the code. If not, then they're going to have to start looking at it. But I mean, I've been a part of operations where we've gotten hard drives from coast of Somalia back to that Quantico lab in just a matter of days. So cross country shouldn't be a problem. They may have been already flying it out there last night. So I expect them to have some results. Obviously, they're not going to release some of those, maybe even ever, if the investigation is closed. But it's one thing I think that the people that are studying these attacks on public figures are really going to start looking at, again, what is pushing these individuals to do things that we haven't seen before.
Well, I think that's the question, right? I mean, do firefighters who, of course, unlike police, don't carry any kind of weapon, do they have to watch out for ambushes now? Does that add urgency to figuring this out? Because you have to think that if you're a firefighter now, even in rural America, you're wondering, could I be a target?
It's going to have to go through their minds. And it's one thing to train for it, but what can you do for it? There's not much. You're going to fight a fire. Do you start bringing tactical people to secure them? But I do think when you start studying this and looking at it, and, you know, were there any yellow flags? I mean, you have to get out in front of some of this to really start understanding it. And I think more research needs to go into that, because there's really just nothing you can do besides sending a SWAT team with the tactical, with the fire team, which really doesn't make sense, and the resources don't permit it. But it's one of those things that they're going to have to start looking at. How can they get in front of this? How can they get things out there, like maybe a violent prevention hotline, kind of like they have with the suicide hotline, where people can call and they can track it? Because I just don't think, you know, the ability to send tactical guys in front of a firefighting department is going to be much progress.
No, there are definitely places where they're just trying to have enough money to keep the firefighters on, let alone thinking about protection for them. Rob D'Amico, again, congrats. Great to have you officially as part of the team, and thank you.